Let me give you the 5. I'll make a video. These are the 4 different choices that we just did. So the answers are all going to be the same digits. They're just going to be in different decimal points. So we have 5 goes into 0.865. We have 5 goes into 86.5. We have 0.5 goes into 0.865. 0.5 goes into 86.5. So this one has no decimal over here, so we just bring this straight up. This one has no decimal here, so we just bring it straight up. We put all of our answers directly over our digit that we're working on. So 5 goes into 8, we put it right here. 1 time. 1 times 5 is 5. Then we bring down and it becomes 36. Whatever the answer is there, we bring it straight up here. So 5 goes into 36 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35. And then we subtract and bring this down. And our final answer of 3, because 5 goes into 15 3 times, goes right above the 5. This goes right above the 8. And this goes right above the 6. Yeah. So the answer is 0.173. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Next one is we put our decimal straight up and we go 5 goes into 8 1 time. 1 times 5 is 5. The answer goes right above the digit that you're working on. 8 minus 5 is 3. We bring down the 6. 5 goes into 36 7 times. You bring it right over the 6. 7 times 5 is 35. 36 minus 35 is 1. We bring down the 5. And the digit for our answer goes right over the 5. 3. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, next one is if we have a decimal here, we have to clear it. And so for this one, to clear it and put it at the back, I have to move my decimal 1 place. Anything I do to this side, I have to do to this side. So I do this right here. And then that looks too jumbled up for me and it's going to be confusing. So I rewrite the problem with the new decimal location. This is a 5. And this is now 8.65. Then I solve it just like normal. My decimal goes straight up here. 5 goes into 8 1 time. 5 times 1 is 5. And I do the same exact thing, keeping the digit exactly over the number that I'm working on. So write all 4 of these down. I'll do this one now too.
Okay.
And then you'll see an example of both of the types of problems when you have no decimal over here and when you have a decimal over here. Okay, wherever the decimal is, it doesn't matter to us where it is in this side. If it's 1 space like this, we move it 1 space and then we do that here. In this one, because it has 0.05, yes, so you have to do 2 places, in which case you have to move this 2 places and it becomes 5 and 86.5. We don't need the 0 here, but if you put it in, it's fine. It doesn't mean anything. Like, we don't go to the store and say, can I have 05 apples? You just say 5. And then you put your decimal straight up, and then you do your math like normal. Oops, 3.
And It is, 1 is 73 hundredths.
No. You gotta move this over to boom, boom. So it's 86.5. The decimal
so
goes
17 and 3 hundredths?
3/10.
3/10?
Yeah. And then this last one is we need 1, 2, 3 places to clear our decimal. So then I move this 1, 2, 3, and I don't want to get mixed up. So I always put my rewriting 5 goes into 865, and then I do my math like normal. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. The next thing you guys are going to be working on is estimating decimals. Have you guys started that yet?
No, we're going to start tomorrow, I think.
Okay, so I'll just do a quick video on it. So here's the first problem. So we have 31.65 and 8.02. It's saying to add these up, so I have to make sure my decimals are lined up. My decimal goes straight down and I add it. So it's 39.67. Then you have to do an estimate to see if you got your answer correct. So this is about 32 and this is about 8. My answer should be about 40. Is that close to 39.67?
Yes.
Yes. And you can think about this as dollars. Is $39.67 close to $40? Yes. So if it gets confusing, you can always do that. If it's under, if you have 15.49, you round it to, or anything under, you round it to 15. And if it's anything 1550 or over, it rounds to 16.
Yeah, I think we've done this before.
Yeah. You have, but probably, maybe not to decimals, I don't know. But yeah, if you just think about it as money, $15.49, if you were to round that, it's closer to $15. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do these estimates. 14.9 plus 25.23. You're first going to find the real answer right here, and then you're going to do your estimate right here.
Yeah, we've done this before
Okay.
in decimals.
Awesome.